Hello, friends. I would like to begin with one simple question that how long it takes for you to ask, "Excuse me, may I?" Because there is a reason why I came on live and I wanted to raise this issue. It's a part of it may be a simple or very silly thing, but I feel that you need to pay attention to this very silly thing in life to maintain some good manners and also a part of basic decency to deal with vulnerable people, especially a person with compromised health or disability. Yesterday, when I was having food in a food court in one of the reputed malls in Pune, one common thing and which is little bit disgusting also, the thing I observed is when someone just pass by and you are sitting in a place where uh, there is a narrow passage behind your chair. So at the time when someone passes, um, they just rush with that into that limited space. Maybe instead of walking, instead of taking two people at a time, they just take along three people, making the person sitting uncomfortable. Because why? It is because their legs hit the legs of the chair, and that will cause the chair to shake, probably making that person vulnerable to fall down. Especially that will not be causing any kind of discomfort if that person is someone with a normal physique. They are having enough body weight to hold that chair, and one just simple kick or one just simple push will no longer affect them in person. But suppose a person or a lady or a child with a compromised health or physical situation is sitting on that chair, and that person is not having enough capability or uh, not capability, I mean to say, but they are not having enough alertness or any information that this is going to happen after a few seconds, then it might end up in some kind of injury or damage. So that's the purpose why I came live here. I don't know how many of my friends or people are active on this profile right now, but I will be uploading this video. So the question is how long it takes for you to say, "Excuse me, sir, excuse me, madam, may I?" That's a basic manners you have to follow. When you just shift to abroad or when you just go to other places and all, are you going to behave the same way with those people over there? There you know how to behave well. You know to keep manners. But here, some people, I came across their profile and they have raised a valid point that how to become sensitive towards those people who are even struggling to move. So the same thing here also I like to highlight, because the thing is, this is not something I am experiencing very recently, but since ages. When I was studying in school, I used to sit the chair which is at the end of that row. Means not inside, outside I used to sit. And that chair will be probably the exterior during the in the area where it is the exterior part of that row, where that row ends. And where I am sitting, there will be a passage where I can move, where I can come out easily. And there also I had a reason, because I used to get out of my class probably 15 minutes early before the final bell rang to avoid the stampede situation. Carrying my heavy bag and walking very slowly, by the time the final bell of the classroom will ring or the school will ring, when children will rush out and they will push. There also at that time, so many years back, it was 200% or 500%, it was a normalized situation where this kind of sensitive behavior was not practiced by children. But still I observe this insensitivity in children also. At the age when they gain the physical strength, but they are not mentally well, they are not emotionally developed to understand the situation when they pass any kind of comment, they pass any, like they giggle or laugh towards differently looking people. So how it affects them, because their story is not starting from yesterday or today. They have been facing it since ages when they almost gained the consciousness. They were criticized for their looks. They were also made upset, or they were made to feel left out by this insensitive behavior of people, especially while attending a place where it is crowded, a public place where people have eyes. It's not like people are not blind. I believe that they are not blind, they can see. But the thing they are supposed to see at first, they are ignoring it, and they are only concentrating on their destination and just rushing it, just pushing the person who is close by, standing close by or nearby, just pushing them away and walking. It's not necessarily they are pushing, but their body strength is far superior compared to the person standing who is vulnerable. So when they move, it automatically they end up pushing that person. So what they can do is they should at least pay attention to the surrounding and be sensitive. So stop being insensitive while moving or walking in a public place. That's my humble request. And that is true accessibility, and true inclusiveness begins from small things.